just find somebody. Have a great time. Make sure it's protected.
Oh, it's so hard for me to do that.
The 2018 Golden Globes air live this Sunday, so it's time to break down who should and who will win in the big TV categories. The Hollywood Reporter critic Tim Goodman shares his favorites, while our awards analyst Scott Feinberg prepares us for who might actually take home the award. In the Best Series Drama category, Goodman feels Game of Thrones should win, especially since the show's been snubbed in years past. But our awards analyst Scott Feinberg warns that it may not happen. He's predicting The Handmaid's Tale will prevail, especially since, as he points out, the last 3 winners won for their first season.
You girls will serve the leaders and their barren wives. You will bear children for them.
When it comes to the Best Series Comedy, our critic says a stupefying category makes this easy. Goodman picks Master of None, writing Aziz Ansari and Alan Yang keep nailing this sweet, idiosyncratic, and personal story of life's little moments. Feinberg, however, sees another rookie win and predicts a close race between The Marvelous Miss Maisel and Smilf, with Maisel coming out on top. Meanwhile, Fargo should win in the Best TV Movie or Limited Series category, according to Goodman, but Feinberg is placing his bet on Big Little Lies, pointing out that it's the most nominated TV program by far, with 6 mentions.
Who knows what lies out there beneath the surface?
Moving on to performing categories, Goodman feels Sterling K. Brown should win Best Actor in a Drama for This Is Us. He says the combination of Brown's brilliant acting and the fact that the emotional string-pulling show is a zeitgeisty crowd pleaser is a force too hard to ignore. But according to Feinberg, Liev Schreiber and Ray Donovan will most likely take home the award. Says the analyst, seeing as voters like Schreiber enough to nominate him for all 5 Ray Donovan seasons, I think he'll finally win for its last.
Get the fuck out of here.
When it comes to Best Actress Drama, Goodman thinks Maggie Gyllenhaal in The Deuce should take home her 2nd win. After all, he says, she made art out of a character trying to survive travails of body, mind, and spirit. But Feinberg tells us it's come down to 2017 winner Claire Foy for The Crown, or Elizabeth Moss for The Handmaid's Tale. Between those two, he notes the wins behind Moss. THR sat down with Moss in June as she opened up about how she's able to tackle her tough scenes that involve misconduct and rape.
We're being assaulted, sexually assaulted on a regular basis, and you knew there was nothing you could do about it.
Our critic is rooting for the versatile Anthony Anderson in Blackish for Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy. But Feinberg is calling Will and Grace's Eric McCormick the favorite. He points out that 6 straight winners hailed from first-year shows, and subject to interpretation, McCormick could come out on top for the series revival. And finally, if you like Pamela Alden and Better Things, Goodman is with you, saying she should win Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy series, since she proved in Season 2 that her acting toolbox was maybe bigger than some expected. She also directed every episode. But Feinberg gives the slight edge to the most recent revelation, Frankie Shaw and Smilf.
We are doing this.
So who are you rooting for to win, and who do you think should win on Sunday? Hit us up in the comments section below. And make sure to catch the 75th Annual Golden Globes live this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on NBC. And be sure to stay with us at THR.com, as we'll be bringing non-stop coverage of this Sunday's Globes. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Brian Corsetti.